we're getting ready to hop on a podcast today, but before we do, we're going to sign some books. Now, Ryan.
This is a ritual before every podcast.
People want to know what's in our book, and I found this in the New Yorker.
Okay.
It's called "It's in My Book" by Jack Handey.
By Jack Handey?
Yeah.
Isn't that the dude from Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, Jack Handey, the satirist.
That's hilarious. Wait, Jack Handey's a real person? I thought it was a pseudonym.
He's definitely a real person. It may also be a pseudonym, but he said, when you drink out of a drinking fountain, is there any way to avoid getting your shirt all wet? Yes, there is.
I disagree.
And it's in my book. Have you ever wondered why people always seem to be talking when you want to talk? My book teaches you how to shut them up.
This is great.
How do you tell a kid that there's no God?
Let me guess.
My book explains. This reminds me of a lot of our books, Ryan.
I was just gonna say, dude, how many times, people will send me 10,000 word emails, and I'll be like, oh, we did a whole podcast on this.
Yeah.
Or or I'll send them a free copy, in a PDF of our book. Like, here, it's in chapter 6 of Everything That Remains.
Well,
The difference is that we're not selling it as much as we are, I'll give it to them as a resource. I won't be like, buy my book to find out.
Right.
Although, if you want to be the perfect minimalist, buy our book to find out how.
Ryan, when you see a frog in a pond, and a few days later you see another frog, is it the same frog? My book helps you figure it out.
God.
Have you ever wondered why the sky is blue? Me neither. My book tells you how to avoid questions like that. Chapter 7 explains what to do if you're accidentally shot by hunters. Hint, it involves shooting back. Have you ever finished a short story or a novel and wanted it to continue? My book tells you why you're stupid to want that.
That's good.
My book doesn't bore you with, quote, research.
With, quote, facts.
Instead, it's based on my personal experiences and or fantasies. And on good old-fashioned guesswork.
Mm.
In elegant prose, my book walks you through how to install a moving wall of spikes in your living room and the main reason it gets stuck. Cat toys. How to flip a coin.
Good grief, man.
It's not as complicated as it looks.
I can flip the coin, I just can't catch it on my thumb. You know they do that in the cartoons, they flip it and then they just continuously flip it.
Yeah.
I need to buy this guy's book.
You need Jack Handey's book. How to declutter your pornography collection by throwing some of it out or donating it to charity. That's in our book as well. Why talking with a fake Swedish accent may not get you that promotion. Why old age doesn't have to be a death sentence, except at the very end of it. Ryan, there were people who said I would never be able to get this book published by a major publisher. Those people turned out to be right. There were others who said I couldn't afford to self-publish it. Those people are also right. And then there were some who said I wouldn't be able to sneak into my company's offices at night and copy it on the copy machines and staple the pages together using company staplers. Those people are eating their words right now.
Wait a minute.
Which of our presidents wore a tall stovepipe hat? It was known as Mr. Sarcasm. It's in my book. Do you like to play tricks on old people when they're asleep?
Okay, so I get the gist of this article.
Clearly you don't. You're about to ask a question about it.
I wonder if I could find out the point of this article in his book.
Do you like to play tricks on old people when they're asleep? Yes. I do. I used to always play tricks on my mom. Especially when she was dying.
Oh my god.
Oh, she loved it, like, 'cause she lost her short-term memory.
How many times did you do does your face hurt?
Yeah, because she was, like, in a lot of pain toward the end of her life. And so to get her to laugh, I would say, does your face hurt? And she'd be like, no, why? And I'd say, because it's killing me. But then, like, 20 minutes later, she forgot that I told her that joke, and I would tell it again. And it would just, hilarity would ensue for the entire evening. It was great. Do you like to play tricks on old people when they're asleep? My book tells you how to play tricks on them when they're asleep and awake.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. When you trip and roll down the side of a hill, what things keep you from rolling forever? Hint, weeds is one of them. Have you ever seen a flashing light in the evening sky and wondered if it's a lightning bug or an airplane? There's a simple way to tell. Have you ever been hornswoggled?
Hornswoggled?
My book warns you when it's about to happen.
Oh my god. I got a feeling I'm about to be hornswoggled.
Ryan, my book tells you...
What is swoggle?
Oh no. Ryan, my book tells you...
Is that one word, hornswoggle?
Hornswoggled is one word.
Oh my god, I gotta look that up.
My book tells you... Well, you can just look it up in this book.
Oh my god.
My book tells you how to make a decision quickly and easily, then tells you how to rethink your decision. It also explains how to make yourself sound smarter by putting oid at the end of common everyday words.
Oid?
Yeah, oid. My book is not just dry facts and information from Natoids. There's humor too. But it's a gentle humor that gently mocks the weakest members of society. And if you get tired of reading, there are several chapters of blank pages.
Nice. This book's got it all.
When you make a phone call to a stranger, there are certain words to avoid so that the call is not considered, quote, obscene. My book tells you which words. Want to know how to open a door without having the door hit you in the forehead? It's in my book.
That's impossible.
It involves your shoe. Keep it brief. Chapter 113 tells you how to do that.
That's pretty funny.
Should you inform your boss you're quitting? Or should you just not show up anymore? My book lays out the advantages of each approach. Have you ever wanted to pretend to read a book while spying on other people? My book has a hole in the middle.
That might be the best advantage of this book. When I'm spying people while you're reading my book, has a hole in the middle.
I admit, there are some things that my book can't tell you, like the meaning of life. Just kidding, it's in there. As hard as it is to believe, there are there are those who won't like my book. Someone whose head has been severed by a mad scientist and placed in an aquarium and is being kept alive by some sort of artificial blood being pumped into his jugular vein is probably not going to wait. You know, I'm going to say that even that person would like my book. When I began work on my book, little did I know that I would still be working on it nearly 3 weeks later. But obviously, it has been worth it.
Obviously.
All right, I have to sign these books, and we're going to record a podcast about Black Friday.
Thanks for joining
in
us.
which we will inform you
in
that
our antics.
You can buy many copies of our book on Black Friday. They make great stocking stuffers. Goodbye.
See you later.